outside of an event, maybe the convention or maybe one of these political speaking events. I think I might be at a Trump event maybe, but I see, all the cars come in with a little flag on the car, Secret Service, they all pull in, the crowd backs out of the way. And as they get out of the car, I can't see who's getting out of the car because I'm on the other side of the crowd, but I hear multiple gunshots. And I hear he's been hit. I would believe that this has got to be either Joe Biden or Donald Trump that someone's shooting at as they get out of the vehicle to go into this convention or this speaking engagement. I can't clearly see, but I believe strongly that this is Trump. I see the crowd scatter, but then I see people really concerned. But I don't feel whoever this is, they're hit, but I don't feel this is a complete success in taking this individual out. I'm pulled strongly to the month of August with this. But again, the date July 17th keeps strongly jumping out at me, so be aware of July 17th.
Target from the targetful.com. Random practice target. Sense of oscillation. Seems like somewhere natural. I get a sense of like a rope bridge, like from Indiana Jones, over some mountainous, wooded mountains. Seems like somewhere with dark rocks, like in the cliffs of Japan. I see like dark sky, stars, relaxing feeling. Again, I get a vertical ladder, so that could be like the rope bridge. I get emotion like danger from the heights. Nervous feeling. There's a square area of, seems like concrete, kind of a white grey colour. It's like a space or a platform or a room. There's like a inside a room. There's like a narrow slit or something. Like you're looking out onto something. Or it could be a telescope, like it's something, you're going to something to look out over something. Like a telescope that you put on like walls and things in tourist places. There's like a crowd of people in a small huddle, conversing in a, huddled together. Could be a military kind of place. Somewhere with man-made structures. I asked what kind of place is it? Is it a rural or an urban developed place? Somewhere with large structures, possibly concrete. I see something like a metal disc, kind of like a wheel with suspended in the air. It's like kind of like a table or something, but it's like a disc of metal. Color white, blue. Sound, possible machinery. Smells fresh. Nature, water. How do I feel? Kind of feel like I've walked around this place or something, and it's kind of an interesting place, and it's quite big. There's some cool stuff. Feels like it'd be kind of hard to walk around. Quite a big thing. So that's all I got for that. I'm sure I could go deeper, but it's just a practice target. We'll see what the target actually was. Here we go. So I have no idea what the target was until now. Until I click on this. Machinery. Yes. Not sure why I got all of those like other aspects, like the sense that this was some kind of location that you could, like a dam or a military facility or something, like yeah, these close-ups of machinery can be confusing. Again, I don't know, maybe I'm sensing aspects that were around this, like maybe there was a huddle of people kind of around this object when they took the photo. Yeah, bit of a weird one, misleading. So the rope bridge, the verticality would probably be the sense of something like a ladder. Must be the cogs. It must be these cogs here. That's all I can think of. I fucked up with the colours because I said white and blue. That's not right. Sound of machinery is bang on. Fresh and natural, that could be the smell of like metal, because metal has a kind of smell, like a fresh smell to it. Yeah, I don't know. Cool, yeah, something cool. Yeah, the feeling, something interesting, cool, inspiring. Yeah, it could be. I got blue, but not purple. I didn't get purple. I guess actually the metal, sometimes metal can be a bit blue. This is more of a grey. I didn't get the gold, but maybe I would have got the gold if I tried a bit more. Sometimes colours can be deceptive, like what you think is like one colour is actually a different colour depending on the context. Trying to see what else I missed. Rocky cliffs. That might be these dark areas. It's kind of look like rocky cliffs. So if this was like a rope bridge, and these would be the rocky cliffs. Weird like that, huh? I think this was probably the most accurate part. Is some kind of disc like this, suspended on a pin. Something like, I mean, it is a bit like a telescope, isn't it? And yeah, there's also the sense that like someone is peering into this. So maybe if this is a watch, then perhaps someone is looking at this through a microscope. So again, that would be completely accurate. I don't know where I got this square concrete from. Maybe that's the room that this was in. So the practice targets, it's a random number. There is a limit to the amount of numbers. Like with the first website I used, like you would start seeing the same things pop up again eventually. But with this one, I think there's a larger amount. So that watch one, I don't think I've seen that before. So I didn't. It's not like I cheated by like knowing, clicking on it loads of times and remembering what all the numbers are, what pictures all the numbers have and stuff. All it is this: you go on here and the login is guessed for both fields. You click on this target thing, and then it opens. Well, right. So you just click on that, and it gives you a random number. This doesn't look familiar. I like to make that bigger so you can fucking see it. I haven't tried this one yet. This one was purple, but it's faded in the sun. This was purple. This one was sort of light blue. That still stayed about the same colour. So that one was more purpley. You probably can't tell much difference on the camera. One of them was meant to be better for ESP, and the other one was more for like astral projection. But I can't remember which one's which. Probably this one's the astral projection because it was purple. But I've never done astral projection. Something to think about. I know a girl who's talked about that sort of stuff. There's this Irish girl that I found like 5 years ago, and I learned a lot of stuff from her. Like, she was the first person I found, I guess, that like knew like a lot of stuff. Kind of could consider her my sensei in that sense. This one was weird. It wasn't really a misbreak. It didn't feel like a misbreak, but it just felt like a weird target. I don't know if the using this one instead of that one like fucked it up, but this weird feeling. It just, the process didn't feel like it was working normally. I just saw like space stuff. I got randomness. This pattern felt like randomness. I got sky, galaxy, planet with rings, cosmic, something like metallic, like a shape, like it's shooting outwards, you know, kind of like a visualizer or something, like a special effect, like not real. Sparkly wheelbarrow, like a black wheelbarrow. What a weird target. Okay, the fuck? Okay, it's not space. It's a real place. It's almost looks like a photograph. We've got like weird artifacts on this, like stars. Little stars and things. What is that shit? Oh yeah, like Saturn's rings, like Saturn's rings, isn't it? Yeah. That does look kind of like metallic and sparkly. I don't know what it is. But I also got this swirl. I got this sense of something like a swirling, but I thought that was something like in space. Maybe this didn't help with, you know, with this. It did feel like it was putting me into the state that I was in yesterday, where I was doing some odd stuff. I was trying to remote view a strange esoteric target. Yeah, maybe we'll switch back to this one. This is a strange one. 7MK4-X0SY. I feel like there's some vehicles involved. I get fast vehicle, a plane, or like a sports car. This feeling of a hairy ride. Pain in my right arm for some reason. I can't read that. I don't know what I wrote. I don't know what that means. Two-pair? What? I don't know. Fighter planes, see, I could see like a cruise ship. See, oh, tire, yeah, big tires, I saw big tires. Metal poles in a line. Large ship like a cruise ship or a battleship, like but seen from close up as if it was docked. Nervous sense of watching. So this either feels like an F1 race or it feels like an aircraft carrier, like planes taking off or landing from an aircraft carrier. That kind of sensation. That's all I can think of. Oh. So we've got lighthouse. The lightning. Lightning's fast. There's a road with some things along. Ah, there's poles. There's poles there. No tires though. There's no boat. Oh, there could be a boat out there. Those could be boats. It's hard to see. This looks like gravel. It's really hard to see this picture. There's a lighthouse. That was pretty tough. I don't know what the vehicle would be. I don't see any vehicles. Like there probably are some boats out there. Fast, like lightning, maybe. The fast could be the lightning. It moves very fast. Pain in my right arm. That could be like sense of being electrocuted or hit by lightning. Emotion. Nervous. Yeah, you might be nervous if you're kind of watching that lightning. There's a sort of a strong emotion. Fighter plane, sea. Yeah, maybe that's what made me think it was an aircraft carrier, because you've got this tarmac here, like this road here, right near the water. Not my best one, because there aren't any cars. Oh, but the car could be out of shot. Someone could have parked here, so the car could actually be like to the left here or something. It's out of picture. Metal poles in a line. Must be this, but must be that. You can see them just about. Maybe the ship that I saw was like actually the lighthouse. Maybe I mistook the lighthouse for a ship or something. Sense of an audience. I don't know. There is someone in this picture taking this picture, looking at a road. They're looking at a road. They're looking at something that's exciting and dangerous and fast moving. So I suppose you could confuse that for someone watching a race. And there are probably vehicles in the distance, like ships. And there could be a car here. There could be a car like just out of shot. Interesting one.